starts for race 7, number 1, Spanish Rosie, owned by M&J Stables Incorporated of Moni, Illinois, trained and driven by Homer Hochstetler. Coupled in the wagering is 1A, Spectacular Cam, owned by the Fighting Major Stable of Barrington, trained by Homer Hochstetler, and the driver is Dale Heitman. Number 2, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, owned by White Birch Farm of Allentown, New Jersey. The trainer is Hart Walker. The driver is Ryan Anderson. Number 3, Chicky D, owned by Harvey Gerecht of Edinburgh by R.W. Mateer of Blue Mound. The trainer, Rick Schrock. The driver, Mike LaChance. Number 4, Join the Party, is owned by Lynn and Brett Wilfong of Kentland, Indiana, and of Donovan, Illinois, by Joe Special, by Bernard Rattermacher, trained by Brett Wilfong. The driver, Brandon Simpson. Ms. Maggie, number 5, owned by Jim Geis of Chicago, Bert Hochsprung of Elburn, trained by Urban Miller. The driver, Andy Miller. Number 6, Just Believe, owned by Martin Scharf of Lawrence, New York, trained by Jim Meade. The driver, Laverne Hostetler. Number 7, TJ's Molly May, is owned by Terry and Judith Benison of Galva, Illinois, trained by Kyle Jones, Jamaica Patton in the bike. Number 8, Incredible Kitty, owned by Harry Von Knobloch of Moni, trained by C.W. Von Knobloch, the driver, Dave McGee. She's a Big Star, number 9, is owned by John Krasnick Jr. of Streeter, trained by Nelson Willis, the driver, Dan Shetler. Number 10, Free, is owned by Robert Leroy Enterprises of Elgin, trained by Stanley Miller, Sam Widger in the bike. Number 11, Best Dress, is owned by Ray Hanna of Altamont, Bryce Geiler of Ken Mundy, trained by Ray Hanna. The driver is Brent Holland. And number 12, Orange Breeze, owned and trained by Carol Yazel of Lincoln, co-owned by Chad Otten of Springfield. The driver is Tim Tetrick. Post time on the Time Dancer coming up in less than 4 minutes. And the gates rolling. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Just Believe moves out for the lead. Spanish Rosie is there toward the inside. Join the Party gets away third between those two. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me away fourth. Free is racing fifth against the rail. Best Dress is sixth. Ms. Maggie seventh on the outside. Orange Breeze is eighth. Spectacular Cam is ninth as they head toward the quarter-mile mark. TJ's Molly May moves up with cover 10th on the outside. Chicky D is racing 11th. Incredible Kitty is 12th. And She's a Big Star is 13th and last as they go by the quarter. 26 and 3/5 seconds. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me moves by and takes the lead from Spanish Rosie by a length. Just Believe is racing in the third position as they head up the back stretch. Join the Party is fourth. Free is racing in fifth. Ms. Maggie moves up now with cover behind Free on the outside, but she's 8 lengths off the lead. Best Dress is next against the rail. Then Spectacular Cam, Orange Breeze, TJ's Molly May, Incredible Kitty, Chicky D, and She's a Big Star is at the back. The half in 55 seconds. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, leading Spanish Rosie by 1 length as they enter the final turn. And Free moves up on the outside now into third, just 2 lengths off the lead. Just Believe is shuffled back to fourth on the inside. Ms. Maggie moves up with cover fifth on the outside. Around the outside of Join the Party, Spectacular Cam is next. And then Best Dress to the inside of TJ's Molly May. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me leads it by 1 length. Free just off her flank in second. Spanish Rosie is third. They turn for home. Just Believe is 5 lengths off the lead in fourth. Ms. Maggie has 6 to make up, and then Join the Party, straightening way for home. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, leading Free by a length and a half. The leader moves by the 8th pole. Free on the outside. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me toward the rail. Spanish Rosie, Just Believe coming late, and then Join the Party on the grandstand side. Free gets to the lead in the closing strides. Free getting up. Free to take the Time Dancer. Free wins it by 3 parts of a length. Is close for second. Either Just Believe or Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me for the runner-up spot. The time is just off the stakes record, 1 minute 50 and 4/5 seconds. Into the winner's circle, taking home a $15,000 paycheck for winning the Time Dancer, owned by Robert Leroy Enterprises of Elgin, trained by Stanley Miller, driven by Sam Widger. How about a hand for number 10, Free?
10 lengths off the lead. Just Believe is 6 lengths off the lead. Ms. Maggie moves up with cover 10th on the outside. Orange Breeze is racing 11th. Incredible Kitty is 12th. And She's a Big Star is 13th and last as they go by the quarter. 26 and 3/5 seconds. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me moves by and takes the lead from Spanish Rosie by a length. Then Best Dress to the inside of TJ's Molly May. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me leading Free by a length and a half. The leader moves by the 8th pole. Free on the outside. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, leading Ms. Maggie has 6 to make up. And then Join the Party, straightening way for home. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, leading Free by a length and a half. The leader moves by the 4th pole. Free is racing
And Director Harkey congratulating trainer Stanley Miller and sharing a laugh in the winner's circle as well with driver Sam Widger, originally from Peoria, Illinois, Mr. Widger. This Armbro McIntosh filly is a homebred for Robert Leroy Enterprises. Of course, Mr. Leroy is no longer with us, but his legacy lives on in the sport of harness racing as this filly takes home this stake race. Number 2, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me was second. Number 6, Just Believe was third. Number 1 finishing fourth, 10-2-6-1, the unofficial result. The winning 3-year-old filly is by Armbro McIntosh out of Liberation Day by Cole Muffler. She's now won 12 of 19 starts this year and pushes her earnings to nearly $150,000 lifetime. The results are official for race 7. The 10-2 exacta $20.40. And Splashback, number 6, Splashback is scratched because she is injured.